So there's been a lot of news and different events regarding Rocket Lab, with the earnings report being released just as I'm speaking now, so that's what this video will be mainly about. I'll also just note that Rocket Lab has just been selected to design and build spacecraft for Globalstar. This is a $143 million contract, which is a massive deal, and it's the largest spacecraft bus order placed with Rocket Lab to date. So yeah, that's great. $143 million contract is certainly something that's really important to Rocket Lab. Just a quick note before we get straight into the earnings report, please make sure to subscribe if you're not already for Rocket Lab and other space company news, as most of my viewers aren't already subscribed. Thanks. So Rocket Lab has beaten Q4 revenue expectations relative to the expectations set out in the Q3 earnings report. Quarter 4 revenue was expected to range between $23 and $25 million, but it's been reported at $27.5 million. However, operating expenses were also greater than expected, at $31 million compared to an expected range of $24 to $26 million. Non-GAAP gross margins for the fourth quarter were 36% compared to an expected 27%. The quarter 4 adjusted EBITDA loss was lower than expected at $8.3 million compared to expectations of between $9 and $11 million. The 12 months ending December 31st, 2021 saw a revenue of $62 million, which results in a price to sales of 69 looking at the last 12 months. Rocket Lab made a gross loss over this period of $1.9 million. Factoring operating and other expenses, there was a net loss of $118 million for the year 2021. Research and development spending fell compared to quarter 3 2021 to $12 million. Interestingly, Space Systems contributed 50% of the total revenue for quarter 4 and grew by 1,464% year over year. The backlog has grown massively from $183 million in quarter 3 2021 to $241 million in quarter 4 2021 and to a whopping $545 million today. Rocket Lab appear to be executing their strategy of wanting everything that goes to space to have a Rocket Lab logo on it, especially considering the recent large contract to design and manufacture 17 Globalstar spacecraft. I think this demonstrates that Rocket Lab is not just a launcher, it's a fully fledged, vertically integrated space company. Rocket Lab also commenced operations from a third Rocket Lab launch pad, Pad B in New Zealand, which will double launch capability there. Going on to quarter 1 2022 expectations, Rocket Lab expects its quarter 1 revenue to be approximately $42 to $47 million, with the majority coming from Space Systems rather than launch services. They expect an adjusted quarter 1 EBITDA loss of between $3 and $5 million. Another few things worth mentioning regarding Rocket Lab is the PIPE unlocking of shares as well as a launch taking place today. It will be interesting to see how these events, along with the earnings, impact the price action tomorrow. Of course, this only serves as a brief snapshot into the financial overview and presentation, so I encourage you to read through the presentation and financials yourself. The link will be in the description. So thank you for watching. I know that was just a short video going over the earnings very briefly. If you have any other thoughts, then make sure to leave a comment down below. If you think I missed anything as well, then likewise, please leave a comment down below and please leave a like and subscribe, as I did try and get this video as quickly as possible for all of you lot.